Hi everyone, welcome back. Hope you saw my previous video on PostgreSQL connection to Python using scicop2 for a simple CRUD on contact book. As I said in last video, today we will be developing a web application to our contact book CRUD. To create a web application, we are going to use Flask. Flask is a web application framework of Python. So with that said, let's get into the video. If you can see my project folder, it contains the same files which we add for our contact book Python application. Only difference is we're going to be using Flask jinja2 templates to bring out GUI instead of Python terminal. If you see, there is a folder named templates, which our app HTML files will be there. And for this demo, I have created a main.py file where we can write our functionalities. Which we have been installed for this application can be seen in requirement.txt. When you install Flask using pip install Flask, in the environment which is activated, the Flask related dependencies will be installed for you. In main.py, we need to import the imports from Flask. The imports are Flask, render template, request, redirect and URL for. Flask is used to run our application by Flask. Render template is used to render our HTML page. Request is to find the method. Redirect is used to redirect the page, and URL is for mention the redirection page. Imports are same as we saw in Python application. With that, let's see the functions. Function contact is having two different routes with some set of methods. So we see one by one with the demo. Now let's see get method to see all the contacts in our database. We are going to use /contacts route get method, and inside the condition, if you see, we queried the database and result has been stored in a variable called contacts. Now to display it, we are using render template, in which we have mentioned the HTML file and the arguments that we need to pass. So when we go inside a context.html, we can see a normal HTML file with jinja2 syntaxes. This is the table where we gonna be list our contacts list. So these are the contacts which we have in our database. To add a contact to our database. To do that, we are using the same function, contacts with the route, contacts with post method. So inside the else if condition, we are receiving the form values from our HTML using request.form and creating a contact using insert query. In HTML file, if you see, the form will be having a action for our contacts function and a method post with the input values. So let's create a contact. A contact has been created. Now let's see how to fetch only particular record from our contact to edit. To do that, we are going to be using route contacts/method/id, which will go to our if condition with the method called edit. Here we are fetching all the contacts from a DB and matching it with the selected contact ID to render it in our forms. So this will be the form where our updated contacts will be filled in the value field of our form fields. To check that, if you click the latest created contact edit, the records will be filled in the form fields. we're going to be using a different function called update context. Now the updated form fields can be retrieved, and by using the update query, the context will be updated. Now the contact has been updated. As to delete the contact, we are going to use the context function with the method condition delete to delete the record from our DB. The record has been deleted. The source code for this project is shared in the description. Hope you all liked this video. In next video, let's see how to create an API using Flask for this contact book application. Thank you.